back with More Money Series, Episode 1, 10 Money Mistakes to Avoid in Your 20s. So, without further ado, let's get started. First mistake to avoid is spending money when you're in debt. To become financially stable, you want to avoid spending money while you're in debt. So if every paycheck is being spent on entertainment, going out, things that are not necessarily saving your money or getting rid of the debt that you currently have, you want to try to slow down the pace of spending the money so that you can eventually start saving your savings back up again. Second mistake to avoid is not tracking your financial statements. This allows you to know where your finances are going. You're staying on top of your transactions. You get to also see which category is being spent more on, where you need to slow it down more, rather than using it on entertainment or things I will not be able to grow my money. Third mistake is not writing down deadlines and due dates. Writing down deadlines and due dates, jotting them down in your calendar or your notes, setting them as reminders, helps you be able to track payments and be able to pay those on time, which jumps into the next mistake to avoid, is to not miss payments. With the previous mistake of not writing down deadlines or due dates, that will lead to missing payments, as if I were to have them written down and tracking, then I will prevent missing the payment to pay that bill on time. Next mistakes is getting 10 credit cards and high interest rates on these credit cards, which will lead to eventually not being able to afford to pay any of those credit cards back. If I'm overspending and going over the 30% utilization rate, eventually lead to high interest rates, credit score either being affected. Bonus tip, try to maintain under 30% the utilization rate that we're given to avoid interest, allow your credit card to remain in good standing. Next mistake is to avoid not saving or investing early. The earlier you start to invest and save, the more your money will grow over time. There are many ways to invest and save, things like stocks, trades, and different other investments accumulate over time and build through investment accounts. Mistake to avoid is skipping financial education. You need to build as much as you can. That way you're reading books, going to workshops, courses. This will help you bring the best out of your financial circumstances that will increase over time, allowing you to be able to have a good financial standing. Next mistake is to avoid living beyond your means. Creating and sticking to a budget. Have a great balance with your financial standing. The better your budget will be and the better your money will accumulate over time. Next mistake is neglecting your health insurance. The more you stay on top of your health, the better and healthier you are. To avoid potentially medical expenses, you want to make sure you have health insurance. You may need to apply Medicare or a private health insurance. As long as you have these benefits for a health insurance, make sure to apply and remain hold of your health insurance so that way you're on top of any health expenses to be healthy of all times. Health is wealth. And the last but not least, build your credit. You want to make sure you're building your credit over time so you have the benefit to be able to get a house, a car, business credit, and everything else combined so that you can be able to qualify in the future when it's time. Without credit, there may be limited possibilities to be able to achieve, get any properties, land, apartment, housing, car, etc. The list goes on. Get a hold of your credit now before it's too late. If it's been a while since you've been able to have a hold of your credit, find a financial professional credit repairer who will be able to guide you on how to repair your credit again. Alright everyone, that is it for today. 10 money mistakes to avoid in your 20s. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below any mistakes that you made, and it's okay. I've been through many mistakes before, and I hope that these mistakes help you to avoid later on in the long run. I'll see you guys in episode number 2.